Welcome everyone. Good afternoon. Hope you can hear me well. Just give us a thumb up in the comment section or in the chat box if you can hear me. I would like to hear from you too. So welcome everyone from Mauritania, from Libya, from Tunisia, and also probably from Morocco and Algeria. My name is Silin Mahjoubi. I'm the Deputy Director of the DAAD office here in Tunis, our regional office that is responsible for Tunisia, Libya, Morocco, and Algeria. I'm very happy to be with you today. We are going to spend the next 60 minutes together where we are going to talk about how to apply via the DAAD portal for a scholarship, of course. And I'm just going to give you some information, first of all, and then we will begin. So first of all, our online seminar of today is being recorded as always, as we always do. We record this session and then we will upload it on our YouTube channel, DAAD Tunisie, maybe by end of this week or next week. And we were going to give you some information about how to apply via the DAAD portal. We are going to explain and share our screens. We do a screen sharing where we are going to explain more about the application. I'm going to give you some tips and some tricks. And if you have some questions and so on and inquiries, you can ask them in the chat box and I will read them later on and answer all of your questions. So I can see that you can hear me, you can see me, and you are from Libya, Mauritania, Algeria, Tunisia, and probably also Morocco. I put here a Q&A, so it's some kind of a questionnaire where I asked whether you are applying for a DAAD scholarship or you are planning to apply by end of this month. You know that we have a very interesting program, research grants, and so on. So probably you are also planning to apply for this very upcoming session. So if you are applying for a DAAD scholarship, please pick the yes answer. I see some answers already. Very good. And do you have contact probably with a German research institution? So if you do have contact with German research institution, also please answer the question. Very good. I'm going to give you some information about our today's content. I'm going to give you a quick overview about the DAAD, what is the DAAD and what we do, and some information about our funding programs and research grants. I'm not going to talk about all of our scholarship programs because this is not the online session for it. Today we are only going to talk about how to apply via the DAAD portal. But if you miss some information about the funding programs of the DAAD, we do have a recording. You can find it on our YouTube channel. You can search for it and find our scholarship programs. And we did lately, I think by February or so, we did an online seminar to explain this theme, and then we will talk and I will share my screen to give you an overview on how to do your application through the portal. Then I will give you some tips, some suggestions for the application, and I will also give you some links and websites for the DAAD. So, what is the DAAD? So probably you heard of it or not. So the DAAD is an abbreviation for the German nomination Deutscher Akademischer Austauschdienst, which is translated in English to the German Academic Exchange Service. Some of you might know us as the DAAD or the DAAD, I don't know so how you pronounce it, but the DAAD or the DAAD is an independent organization for German institutions and of course of higher education. We represent more than 240 universities and research institutes in Germany and some student bodies. Our headquarters are in Bonn, and we do have a second office in Berlin, the capital of Germany. Besides these two offices, we do have more than 60 60 information centers and branches, such as our regional office here in Tunisia. So we do have a regional office or regional offices and information centers all over the world. And of course, our main, let me say, our main headquarters will be in Germany, in Bonn, the old capital of Germany. So maybe I give you some information and some statistic. It might be interesting for you. In 2023, for example, the DAAD granted more than 140,000 funding for German and for foreigners. So for German to do their research stay or their academic stay abroad all over the world, and for foreigners to do their research and probably also their study and so on in Germany. So this is, it could be encouraging for you to apply to one of our scholarship programs, and we do have a lot of them. I will show you later on our scholarship database. The DAAD Tunis or DAAD Tunisie is our regional office for the four countries or for the four Maghreb countries that I already mentioned, Tunisia, Libya, Algeria, and Morocco. We give information about study and research in Germany. We do consulting for universities and institutions. Of course, when we talk about information about study and research in Germany, we talk about online consulting, face-to-face consulting, consulting via mail or even per phone. And I will give you later all the channels to contact us. We do have partner in ministries and in industry here in the Maghreb. So we do a lot of work as well as networking events, alumni events and marketing, of course. And we do organize some events such as soft skills training and so on. Our regional office is based in Tunis, and the capital of Tunisia, but we do have other representation or representations of the DAAD here in Tunisia in two Tunisian universities, in the University of La Manouba and University of Carthage, and we do have also one lecture in Morocco. What is a lecture? Lecture is eigentlich, ich wollte now I'm starting to talk in German. Lecture is actually a German professor, and he or she gives information about the DAAD and the scholarship opportunities and also studying and research in Germany. So I'm going to give you a quick overview about our funding programs and of course the research grants. And these are, just give me 1 second. I'm going to use my pointer. Do you see my pointer? Very good. So we do have a database for scholarships and scholarship programs. And then there you will find some scholarships from the DAAD, but also you will find other programs from other German organizations. So the DAAD offer a lot of scholarships and funding, but today we are going to talk more about the master's programs, the PhD and the postdoc, how to apply via the DAAD portal to these programs. So we do have different programs for the master level in architecture, in arts, public policy, good governance for young graduates with professional experience, for students, for engineers, and so on. And we do have some programs for PhD candidates, so such as the research grants, the DLR program, and the green hydrogen. Also for the postdoc researchers, we do have some research grants and the DLR program, and I will explain it later. And of course, the green hydrogen fellowship. The very first program that I'm going to explain or to talk about real quick is our scholarship for a master's program for arts and architecture. This is a master program, so it's a master scholarship program at German universities. You can do it, some of the programs you can do them in English, but mostly in German. And you can apply if you have a first degree, you have a first licence or a bachelor degree, and you want to do a master's in Germany. So you can apply for this program. You can see here the different deadlines and duration of this program. So for the architecture program, you can apply up to September 24th. And for the fine arts, visual arts, performing arts, filmmaking, and so on, you can apply till November 10th. And for the music program, you can apply by September 25th. So you need to check whether your program is, whether the deadline is near in September or probably in November. And if you want to check about the duration and the application procedure and so on, please go to our database, fundingguide.de. Here is the link, and my colleague will write you down the link in the chat box. So, to apply via this program or to apply for this program, you need to go via our DAAD portal. That's why I presented you this program real quick. And then we have the research grants. As you probably know, we are opening the program since, I guess, since June. You can apply for this program, and the deadline for this program will be on August 29th. It means in almost 10 days this program will be closed. So if you are planning on applying, please do it as soon as possible. And the research grants are actually three different programs. Actually, they are a full program or a full doctoral program in Germany, and the duration for this program could be financed actually 3 years, but it could be extended up to 3 to 4 years. We do have the binationally supervised program, which is a binationally organized program between your home country and Germany. And the duration for this program is between 7 and 24 months only. And we do have the last program for researchers, for doctoral researchers, and also for postdoctoral researchers. And this program is the research grants in Germany. The duration would be from 2 to 12 months in Germany for PhD students, and 2 to 6 months for the postdoctoral researchers. So if you are applying for this program, please take note that the application deadline is very soon, is about August 29th. You can find this whole program and description and more information about the application procedure on our website or our database www.findingguide.de. My colleague already wrote this database link in the chat box. You can copy it or just click on it. You'll be forwarded directly to the link. And we do have another program, which is the ERA Green Hydrogen. It is a fellowship for international master students and PhD and also postdoctoral researchers. And this program what is this program actually? It's a funding for a one-year master's study for master students or master thesis or a self-organized internship. And it could be also a PhD research project for PhD students, or even a postdoctoral fellowship for postdoctoral researchers. So it does not only concern master students, but also PhD candidates and postdoctoral researchers. As you can see, this is a very specific program which is related to the green hydrogen discipline. The other program that I mentioned, the research grants, is open for all disciplines, but this program is a very, very specific one, only for green hydrogen related subjects. And the duration of this program is actually funded between 3 to 24 months. Of course, it's depending on the project and on the level, whether you're a master program student or a PhD candidate or even a postdoctoral candidate. The application deadline, you can apply at any time, of course, according to the chosen program. And now our database for funding programs. I also talked about the database. Our database as well, as also explained, it is a global database, not only for the DAAD, but also for other German organizations such as foundations and so on. And it's well done from the DAAD, and you will find actually more information about this link. I will share later on my screen. You can write down on the research www.findingguide. You can choose your country here, as you can see, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, or Libya, or even Mauritania if you want, and then choose your subject or leave it without choosing your subject, and you can filter. We do have currently more than 182 funding programs for the whole world. So if you are applying from Tunisia, so for example, you will find only about 94, 97 programs. So you need really to look whether the program is aimed for your home country or not. So some programs are not aimed for Tunisian students, for example, and some programs are not aimed for Moroccan or for Libyan students. So the first step that you need to do is choose your home country, and then you will have the right program for your home country. And now, more practice and more practical guide on how to do your application through the portal. And now I'm going to share my screen. Just give me 1 second, please. Can you see my screen? I hope yes, because I can see it through my other screen, which is for verification. So this is I'm going to start the research once again, just for you. I go to the funding guide, which is our scholarship database, as already mentioned. I can switch it in English to have exactly. So first, step is here to choose your country. For example, I'm going to click on Algeria. And then I'm going to choose one program, for example, program for doctoral candidates. And then I could click on DAAD funding programs only or not. I leave it to you. And I'm going to refine my selection. And then I'm going to find some programs such as the research grants in Germany, as I already explained it, the doctoral programs in Germany, the binationally supervised doctoral degree or la co-tutelle, and some other different programs. So for example, I'm going to click on the research grants in Germany program. I hope you can see some of the, probably I will go to, I'm going to zoom in, zoom more in. Exactly. So I clicked on the very first program, which is the research grants in Germany. And now I'm going to show you how it looks like. First of all, you will find an overview with the objective of this program, to whom this program is aimed. So it means who can apply, what can be funded, to the duration of the funding. For example, this program is, as already mentioned, for doctoral students from 2 to 12 months, and for postdocs from 2 to 6 months. So it's actually a short-term program, this program, but we do have the other program, the full doctoral program up to 4 years. But I just took this this program as an example, and you could do it later on with the chosen program. So then I will see here the value of the scholarship. For example, for this program, we offer, or the DAAD offers, about 1,400 euros per month, plus a lot of other payment allowances, such as travel allowances and so on. You can find all the information and more information here, and please read them carefully. Then there is here some informations about the selection procedure, the selection criteria, and so on. And most important point is the other button, which is the application and requirements. You will find here what requirements must be met. For example, for this program, the start of your doctorate should not be more than 3 years ago at the application deadline, and so on and so on. So all of the restrictions, or probably requirements, are also mentioned in the application requirements button. Please read them carefully. And most important of all is the application procedure, which include the application deadline, such here already mentioned. It's August 29th, so in 10 days. And you need to see more what are the application documents, what is demanded from the DAAD. For example, your full CV, your probably your published or your publications and so on, a letter of motivation from your part, and probably a proposal, a research proposal, a time schedule of your planned research stay in Germany, a proof of admission for doctoral studies in your home country, for example, and a confirmation from the academic host in Germany, and so on and so on. There are a lot of other application documents that you need to read and see, and to check whether you are eligible for the program or not. And please make sure that by submitting your application that all of these documents must be there and must be provided and must be uploaded to the DAAD portal. You do not send anything to our office. You do not send any hard copy to the DAAD headquarters in Bonn. You do not send anything in paper. Every single document should be uploaded via the DAAD portal. That's why we do our today's online seminar to explain more. So this is a quick overview about the application documents and procedures. But I will give you even more interesting information about how to submit your application now. Let us be more concrete. For example, I'm interested in this program and I want to apply, and I already provided all of the demanded documents, and now I want to do my application via the DAAD portal. Here, under submitting an application, you will find general information on the application via the portal, and then this is what you have to do. First of all, first step is to register in the DAAD portal. You will find here a Q&A file. You can read it. For example, I want to study and research in Germany. Okay, so you will find here some useful tips and so on and so on. Okay, so the DAAD portal is named meindaad.de. Second step is to request your recommendation form. I already mentioned that for some programs such as the research grants, for example, you need a recommendation letter from your supervisor in your home country. So it could be your professor and so on, and he or she will provide you with a letter of recommendation. Then third step is to apply online via the DAAD portal. And here you will also find some Q&A informations about the application procedure, about the selection, the application form, the project, the language skills needed to this program, and so on. Please read all the informations. And then you will find more information and even a hotline, whether you have a technical question or technical problem. Our hotline is portal@daad.de. It is a mailbox, and you have here a phone number also. And you can call from this time to this time. You can find all the information on this description. And the very, very most important part in our today's seminar is to go directly to the application portal, and now we are here. I hope you can see it. So for example, this is the portal. So I am already logged in because I do have an account, but in case you do not have an account, let me begin with another overview. In the case you do not have an account, okay? Just 1 second, please. So the portal is called meindaad.de. You can log in or register. This is the case where you do not have an account, so you need to register. But I'm already registered, that's why I was already logged in. But here, if you want to do your registration, just click and follow the steps. I'm going to go back to the research, to the DAAD portal, sorry, to my application form. I wanted to apply to a research grant in Germany for 2026. You need to also know that we always apply 1 year ahead. It means if you are applying for a scholarship this year by August 29th, you are going to do your research in 2026. So it is also a very important point to mention. Here, for example, I give my, excuse me, excuse me. So here I will give my personal data. For example, the chosen program is here, a research grants in Germany 26. I am probably a doctoral candidate. I am probably from Algeria, and my target country is Germany. Then here you need to accept the conditions, of course, and terms, fill in with your personal informations here. You will find a lot of informations. Some of them are required, mandatory required. Some of them are not. Please fill all the fields or the empty fields and give your email address and so on and so on. And you will be forwarded to the next page. Of course, it will not forward me because I did not fill all the application blanks, but you will be forwarded to the next page, which is the project page. There you will fill in with information about your research project. Then you'll be forwarded to the academic career, professional, and so on, where you will upload your documents, such as the letter of motivation, the letter of recommendation, and so on and so on, the language skills certificate here and other funding or benefits, for example, and your CV, and so on and so on. And probably you will have some attachments to your application. You will find or you will upload them to the very last part. I hope this is clear enough for you. I really did a step-by-step explanation. So if you really are a little bit skeptical or you did not understood some points, you can just write us in the chat box and I will explain it later once again. Okay, so this is actually the application portal, and that's it actually. And you can check also whether your file is complete or not to the same application procedure and the application portal. So it is actually some kind of account. So it's actually an account. You can log in anytime, check your procedures, check your file, your application documents, and so on. So you will also find a message box. If you have some inquiries about your application, you can send them directly to the DAAD portal and you will get an answer from one of our colleagues. So I will stop sharing this screen. I will go back to my presentation. Just give me 1 second. I gave you a quick overview to the DAAD portal, how it looks like. And for each program, you will be forwarded directly to the same portal. It is the same portal, but you can apply directly via the funding guide. And if you have some technical problems, as I already mentioned, you can directly contact the hotline, the technical support hotline, which is the portal at daad.de. They could or they can help you more. Please do not contact them on August 28th, because you will probably not get any answer. If you have all of your documents right now available and ready, please do your application as soon as possible. Do not leave everything to the last minute, because then you will have more risk to not get any answer or not get any help from our colleagues in Germany. You need to know that this portal is a worldwide portal. You do not apply via the DAAD Tunis, you do apply via the DAAD worldwide, and our colleagues in Germany will answer you or help you in this case. I'm going to give you now some tips and suggestions for your application. And as I probably already mentioned, the DAAD will do a selection in 2 committees, in 2 steps. I'm going to call it like this: a pre-selection here in the Maghreb, and from colleagues and professors and jury members. They are also experts here from our region. And then we do a final selection in Bonn, in Germany. Germany. And these jury members are also and always experts, professors from your field and alumni. So it means they were in Germany for research or for study and so on. So the selection criteria, of course, the most important information that you need to know is we are looking for excellent researchers, excellent candidates and so on from all over the world. These are not some kind of a social aids or so on. There are really very competitive scholarship opportunities for excellent researchers and academics. Therefore, you need to prepare a very good research proposal. You need to prepare a very good CV, very structured letter of motivation, and so on. You need to prepare your language skills certificate, whether in English or in German. It depends on the language you are going to do your research in. And of course, we need to see also your personality, your social skills, and so on and so on. So these are the main criteria for the selection for our programs. Another suggestion is some instructions about or on how to write your academic CV as the German model. We offer these two links, vt.ac.uk. So this is just one example. The other one is prospects.ac.uk. And there you will find more information, tips and tricks on how to write an academic CV, and probably the second step or the second most important suggestion that I'm going to give is how to write a research proposal. Some of you might have already been with us as a trainee for our DAAD Cairo Academy modules, where we offer every year a lot of trainings about how to write a research proposal, about how to organize my research project, and so on and so on. And if you want to have more tips and recommendation from the DAAD, please, you will find some information later on the files. So, this is our main website here in Tunisia, and it is relevant for the whole Maghreb region, www.daad.tn. This is our local website, and the main website of the DAAD is www.daad.de as Deutschland. There you will find also more information about the DAAD in Germany and worldwide. And now I'm going to give you further information and further research organizations such as our, of course, our website and the researchingermany.org, which is aimed for the researchers. We do have also other research institutions under this website, garrett.org. Our scholarship database, once again, is the www.fundingguide.de. Here you can find it. You can screenshot this file if you want, and then later on research it and search for your information. Of course, more information about PhD and doing PhD in Germany under www.phdgermany.de, and more information about the language certificates on www.onset.de. This is the mail of the DAAD Tunis, info@daad.tn. You can call us every Wednesday afternoon and every Friday morning via our number. My colleague will give you the number now. You can call via phone or even via WhatsApp. You can contact us via mail. You can visit us at our office with an appointment. You can fix an appointment on our website on 3wdaad.tn. Every Thursday morning, we do give some face-to-face consultation consulting, and so on. And if you are in some kind of rush, you need the information as soon as possible, please write us an email or call us. It will be even better for you. And I will now going to close the session with you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a lot of information about how to apply via the DAAD portal. As already mentioned, today's seminar is not about what are the scholarship opportunities or what are the criteria for each program, because it's very in detail, and I hope you can write us your questions and we will answer them as soon as possible, within 2 days maximum, 2 working days. So we will answer all of your questions. Please note that for the research grants, the deadline is August 29th. So in exactly 10 days, the DAAD portal will be closed. Try to apply and to get all of your documents ready before this deadline. Get your documents translated before this deadline also. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you so much. And I thank my colleague Ines for supporting me today technically, and for being here with us. And we will post this online seminar as soon as possible on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page. Both of them are called DAAD Tunisie. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye bye.